Alap has done his UG from Maharashtra in Talegaon, Mymar College of Physiotherapy, and he has completed his masters in University of South Australia, Adelaide. So now we have a perspective from a person who is actually doing it, who has actually done it from a university in Australia. So we always have myths. So this can be done, this experience is needed, blah 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 and stuff. But actually, we are gonna hear it from the person who has done it. Okay, so I hope everyone is excited about it. And can we start, Alap?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's a good idea that I also introduce you since you're so here is Manish, our friend Manish, Dr. Manish Ray. He's obviously a neurophysiotherapist from Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, and currently is an assistant professor at neuro in the well-known Sancheti College of Physiotherapy. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Alap. Okay, so the first question, as always, what inspired you or what made you think that you can go ahead and do your masters in abroad? Because the thing is, we are always confused or to go abroad or to stay. So, what made you take the decision? What was the force behind it?
So actually, this is a slightly descriptive kind of a discussion. I always wanted to do sports physiotherapy right since when I got to know that there's as an athlete going from say school years, I always wanted to go in the sport field, and from there, when I took up physiotherapy, sports was always one of my areas of keen interest. And from there, Australia was always on the cards because I wanted to go to Australia. That was one of the primary areas, the primary research in sport and clinical medicine was coming from Australia. And you know, I wanted to do one particular program in Australia, and that was from University of South Australia. So I had my eyes very clear on what I wanted to do right from the beginning. In say almost from second year, third year, I started looking up courses. Then shortlisting, finalizing. I also almost wanted to go to UK in my final year internship, and then suddenly again the shift was towards
Switch.
Australia. I eventually landed in Australia, and since then it has been a joyride, to be honest. So yeah, I mean there was a lot of planning, a lot of thinking, but I always wanted to do physiotherapy, and when I wanted to do physiotherapy, it was sport, and when sport, it was abroad. Yeah, that
Abroad.
I never really thought that I wanted to do my masters in India.
Yeah. Okay. So you were very clear that you had to go with abroad,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So one thing I will take it from you is
Yeah.
make your decision very clear that what do you want to do?
Absolutely. I think if you want to have a takeaway from this is
Yeah.
it is important to plan early. It is important to, and by planning early, I don't mean that you need to have a course ready in your mind or you need to have a university ready in the mind. You just need to have a have a possibility, steps ready for you to take that leap if you want to go abroad. So, be it financial needs, be it looking up universities when you have the free time, just understanding where your area of study is going to be. So, if say
Okay.
for example you want to pursue neuro, Australia may not be the best bet, maybe some other country, but you
Yeah, yeah.
can sort of start your thinking in that sort of manner. Yeah.
Okay. So now, first thing when we think about abroad is finances.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it is one of the very important aspect. So how
Yes,
much
yes,
I'm gonna spend, how much I'm gonna get
yes,
in return, how
yes,
much time if I take education loan, how much time it's gonna take. So those
yes,
are
yes.
the frequent questions which come to our mind. And
Right.
how do you tackle them?
So To be honest, I was one of the lucky people who had sort of, I had a very open dialogue with my parents that, this is something that I really want to do. And they
Mm-hmm.
supported me completely. And, from first year or second year onwards, they had an idea that I want to pursue my studies abroad. And steps were taken in for that. Savings were done,
Okay.
and my dad then, we took educational loan and all that sort of stuff was done. So uh, all I would say is obviously it's everybody needs to think practically here, but at the end of the day, planning is important. So that is the only message that I want to give here. That planning is important. You need to have a very clear dialogue with your parents and think practically. And if you want to go abroad, obviously you'll need to plan from the beginning. And when that happens, I think it is possible. It is possible. And nowadays banks give educational loans very readily. And
Yes.
yeah, so there are options that can be worked out. But planning early is essential. Yes. Yeah.
Planning early is essential. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Now, another thing is, as you have learned, as you have studied both in India as well as abroad.
Yeah.
Okay, so major thing comes, what are the differences in teaching learning system, in what you can say, infrastructure
Infrastructure.
wise?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah.
what are the differences?
Yeah. So in India, during my UG days, obviously, primary difference, there are a lot of differences, first of all. Firstly, in India, the focus of physiotherapy is, so in almost, I would almost say that I found the major difference was we are a little behind in terms of our physiotherapy approaches compared to the West or the developed countries. Their physiotherapy services are a lot developed. It's more a part of their system, or at least that's what it was when I went to Australia. It was about 7 years ago. So at that time, uh, you could see that those systems were geared up to take physiotherapy as one of the mainstream professions there. Physios were respected for their work. Not that they're not respected here, but they were respected more than back then. And something like that. Primarily, that was a primary shift, primary difference I saw. Secondly, infrastructure-wise, obviously, they had more technology ready for them. They had more equipped setups, more systematic. Say even if it was the insurance models, right from insurance models to basic setup of clinics, everything was a little more systematic. That's what I thought. And thirdly, is as far as teaching and patients were concerned, primarily the approaches were very methodical and systematic. And I mean, I can say this only for my university though, because there in India there could be good courses where the system, the methodology and the systematicism is better than some foreign universities, but but in this case, I mean, I was very sure that the university I was in had really good processes in place. The assessment systems were really nice. The patient one-on-one approach was nice, and the major important difference was in India we were managing a lot of patients in 1 hour, as opposed to in Australia we were seeing about one patient an hour as a student. So,
Oh,
so then as a master student, I got that liberty to exercise whatever I wanted to with that patient. So if it was, going more into the subjective examination, I had the chance to do that. If it was digging more up about the contributing factors associated with these complaints, I had the chance to do that. I had a better chance to connect with the patient early on a sort of one-on-one level, and therefore I could have a lot more trust build up even if there was a difference of culture. I could build trust very easily with the patients, and they sort of knew that system. Here, awareness of what to expect out of a physiotherapist itself can be sometimes challenging to convey. to the patient.
Mm-hmm.
So these are things. So they're in terms of the culture, they are better prepared to take a physio on board. That's what I would say. But
Okay.
again, so lot of aspects. I think money wise also they have, like, where I think we will come to a discussion on when I worked, what was the scenario. But money wise also, I think physiotherapy is far better
Yes.
placed in Australia. Yeah,
Yes. Yes, I plan to ask the same question next.
yeah,
So, exactly. So, did you work in Australia?
yes, I
So,
did, I
for
did.
how much duration and what did you think about that work
So
culture?
the reason I basically decided to work primarily was that I did my program and then I thought, it's too early to go back and take this to, say, my culture. So the program was completely designed for Australian culture. Obviously, it
Mm-hmm.
had a lot of international crowd, but still, primarily the makeup was very for Australia. So then we decided that I decided, as in my family and I decided that I had to stay back for a year, maybe to just consolidate what I had learned, even if it was for a small amount of time, even if it was in a very small place. So I did luckily find a job. I had not a lot of time with me. I about 3 months to search for a job, but then luckily I got one in a very far remote place called Mount Gambier, and
Mm-hmm.
the town was about uh, like it had a population of about 30,000 people, but it had
Oh,
19 football clubs in the town. So 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 that's the
are you
difference that
serious?
yes, that's the difference that I was talking about when it comes to culture of physiotherapy. So they knew what physio was. They knew what a physio does. Then so something like that. So then
Mm-hmm.
and I practiced at a decently busy practice. It was, and we had patients all week long. And Saturdays I would attend some voluntary sessions. I used to help a football club, and I did a full season with them. So it was quite enriching as a clinician and personally as well, to sort of go out after masters, try out your skills in, say, the open world in a different
Just
country.
explore. Yeah.
That gave me a lot of insight into what I really wanted to do, how I wanted to go ahead, and sort of helped me
Mm-hmm.
take a pause. Yeah. So it helped. It helped. It helped a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and did it help financially to fill up your
Uh,
education
yes, yes,
loans?
yes. I would say it did. It did. Not to completely regain what I had spent, but then
Mm-hmm.
to a certain, yes. In 1 year in India, I would not have earned that much.
Okay.
That, to be honest, I can be very, very honest on that. But yes. But then and I got a job in OGQ the moment I sort of decided to leave Australia, and literally in 10 days I was back on the ground in OGQ with the national boxing team, the Indian boxing team in Patiala. So, and then from there I've been in OGQ. So, yeah.
So what made you return again? So if
As I said,
finances were better over there, so why
yeah,
did you return?
I think I liked home better, and I always wanted to come back. So the aim to go abroad was never to, in my case, was never to settle abroad. It was always to
Oh.
go there, get expertise in some field, maybe get some experience on the job, and then come back, give it back to our people, make things better here. And secondly, like I did my masters in musculoskeletal and sports. So primary area of my practice, I wanted to work in the sporting industry, and I got a
Hmm.
brilliant opportunity here. And in Australia, it would not have been possible for me to probably work at an elite level so early in my physiotherapy career. Whereas I was getting an opportunity here to be with the Indian boxing team and treat some of the best boxers of the country in their preparation for Rio Olympics then.
Hmm, hmm,
So
hmm,
I
hmm,
could
hmm.
not have asked for anything better, and that was the time I decided that it was time to move back. And yeah, so that was primarily everything sort of fell in place for me. To be very honest, I was lucky, but
Yeah.
yeah, I have to admit that I was lucky. Yes.
Okay. So we are also lucky, guys. So most of the people don't know that Alap sings very nicely. Okay, he has got that voice. So I'm gonna request him if you can sing two lines of any song or your favorite song.
I'm okay. This is sort of throws out of the, but fine. Yeah, definitely. Why
Yeah,
not? I like to sing. So I am going to
yeah.
sing. Okay, let me think. I think I'll sing a song, sort of a positive song. Asha
Mm-hmm.
Hai from Iqbal. I think I'll
Chale,
sing that.
it's a
Yeah,
great song.
yeah.
Yeah.
कुछ पाने की हो आस आस कोई अरमान हो या खास खास आशाएं लेकर सूरज से आगा गाए जा अपना राग रागा शाही and I particularly like this line कुछ ऐसा करके दिखा खुद खुश हो जाए खुदा आशाएं खिले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी
क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है.
thank you
Okay,
thank you
so let's come back to our topic. Why
yes
we are here.
yes please yeah
So,
yes please
my last question to you would be, uh, was it worth?
oh yes oh absolutely I will absolutely say that it was all worth it and I'll to be very honest I will say that I mean, 70 to 80% of what I do on the ground today is all because of what I gained in Australia. Not to say what I did here was of any less importance. Absolutely not. The foundation that I got at Taregao was brilliant. Like I could not have asked for a better undergraduate setup in the given context. But to build upon that, I think Australia helped me immensely. Educationally, yes. Personally as well, on multiple levels. Be it just carrying out your, solo life abroad so far away from your family, right from that aspect to really refining your clinical skills, getting really sharp at assessment, treatment, looking at those one pointers where you can get your brownie points in assessment and treatment, that kind of
Yes.
stuff. Eventually, that's what matters in sport. 1%ers make a huge difference. I feel in any field really. So I think it was all worth it. Absolutely, 100%. And I mean, yeah, I can't have any. I couldn't have now. Looking back, I don't really see myself doing anything else. I mean, I didn't know that I would ever say this, but I think I was meant to be a physiotherapist. That's it. So yeah.
Yeah. And we are lucky to have you in our fraternity.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I am also honored
Okay.
to be chatting with you. Yes.
Yes. And one more thing, I would like to ask you. Now you were talking about your university. So are there any criterias about it? So if our viewers want it, we can actually make, I think it will take a long time. If I just
I
thought
think yeah,
about
it is a
that
separate
question.
topic of discussion. We can definitely, if people are keen on listening to us more, I think we can definitely get on the chat sometime. I'm very happy to
Yes. Please
help you with
comment
it.
in the chat everyone, if you want to
Yeah,
hear it from Alap, how to choose your university or something like that. So,
yeah. There are a lot
the
of considerations you need to see. Say, for example, how much clinical exposure you have in a university versus how much, whether you're actually allowed to practice or not allowed to practice as part
yes,
of your
yes, yes, yes.
because general considerations when it comes to jobs, when it comes to education are different compared to clinical lines like physiotherapy, dentistry. It's completely different for countries abroad. Sorry, countries other than India. That's what I meant.
Yes. So
So Yeah.
I think we will do it in another session, and
Yes.
will surely announce another session. So we
Yes.
have
That.
another guest who is Dr. Abhishek Wag, who is
Yes.
waiting for us. Okay,
Yes.
so
I know.
thank you so much, Alap. I have asked the questions and replies are coming. So
Yes.
we'll wait for replies. If most of them say yes, we will go ahead with it.
Yes.
I hope
Just.
it's fine by you.
Yeah, absolutely. I would just like to conclude by saying, my
Mm-hmm.
part of the section. I'll let Abhishek take over then later.
Huh.
Just 2 minutes. I'll conclude saying, eventually there's no golden rule whether you want to be in India or Australia, UK, wherever. If you like what you want to do, and it's very important you choose the thing that you doing, and the thing that you want to do. There's no right or wrong answers when it comes to India or abroad. There are positives, there are negatives. Uh, Eventually, what matters is what you like. That's it. So there's no golden rule. Yeah,
There is no golden rule.
yeah,
Yeah, I guess that's the important thing. So one thing which can be good for you or me cannot be for each and every one
absolutely,
in this
completely,
world. Yeah.
completely. Yes, completely.
So it's our choice.
Yes, completely agree with that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll let Abhishek in. Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yes.
I will exit the. Yeah. Are we taking any
Yes. Yes.
questions by the way? Or we're taking questions.
Yeah, we will take some questions. So if you guys have any questions, you can go ahead. You can ask in the chat. I guess,
Fair enough.
yes, one question is there. Is UK a good option for doing masters in sports physiotherapy? This is asked by
So
Sachdev.
yeah, so right now there are so I will have to look up courses. I'm right now not very well versed with current courses that are available, but I'm sure there are a lot of universities. I know of a course in Birmingham which is very popular these days among physios. The football course that is there. And yes, so UK has a lot of options, but just a point here, in current scenario, the COVID-19 scenario, we don't really know how things are going to shape up next year,
Shape up next year.
how, whether there's an intake happening this year, there's absolutely no clue. And I think mostly we will not have anything major here this year. It's just a speculation, by the way. There's no, each university, I am sure, and each government will have to decide what they're going to do. So,
Yeah,
yeah, so I think things are going to change after this. So yeah,
absolutely,
we'll have
absolutely.
to. And one thing very clear about going to other countries is it's all very centric to their governments and their policies. So we always have to keep up to their policies and then only take our decisions. I think it's one of the most important things that we keep forgetting. So that is one thing. So I think right now I won't be in a very good position to answer this question, but obviously there are a lot of good
Yeah,
courses around. You can keep checking universities. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And people are again asking about universities. Okay, two, three
Yeah.
people are
Which,
asking about universities.
which is a
So
good
I
which is a good
guess,
discussion. Yeah. For
yeah,
a
which will
next.
be a very good discussion if we do it currently. Then if we will miss out on Abhishek, I think.
Yes.
So we will do it for sure.
Yes.
Thank you so much everyone for the questions. I'm keeping all those questions and I will take care of it when we do the next session with Alap. I hope we'll consider Sunday maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
next
okay with
Sunday.
Sunday. Yes. 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 I'm
Yes.
okay with Sunday.
Then mostly we will discuss it again and we will get back to you guys. Thank you so much for so many questions. And we have another guest who has done sports masters in India. So he is
Yes.
waiting for us. Okay, so we
I
will get
will
insights
leave the
from
chat.
him also.
I
Yes.
will leave the chat and I will let Abhishek join you. So
Yeah.
thank you guys for listening to me, and I'll leave the chat now. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Alap.
Honored
It was a
again to be a
great
part of
honor.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was a great
Same here,
honor to
same here.
have you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Manish. Thanks.
Yeah.
Chalo,
Please
bye.